Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Luxury Utopia in Oxygen Not Included. In the last episode we made this natural gas generator setup which replaces our coal generator setup. We don't really need the coal generators anymore, they're just here for backup and we have plenty of natural gas. And what we also did, we moved Bunny to Grossini, where she is very busy digging up the whole planetoid, and she'll be doing a lot of that. That's gonna be a lot of work. In today's episode, I want to start with our first final module of the base, and that is all about storage of liquids. And first of all, I want to work on this polluted water. We have a lot of polluted water here, which is a bit in the way of digging. I want to also start digging this way and removing this here. And also on this side, we have a lot of polluted water. This polluted water is not germy, but this also needs to go somewhere because otherwise it just off-gases into polluted oxygen. And we have to keep having a handle on that with these deodorizers. And I want to stop that from going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a storage for this. We made storage for polluted water and brine in the past, but this is of course not ultimate. So we're going to do that in a different way. And that's actually the way that we also did this in the previous series. We're going to make a infinite storage setup. And also a cleaning setup for the germy water because I don't want to store germy water in our storage. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let's immediately start with planning this. I want to make the storage somewhere here. We're gonna have a power spine to the left and I think possibly also to the right, a power spine with some power cables out of it. So we're gonna have a ladder and power spine here. We're gonna need 4 spaces for power transformers. Then we have a separation wall of insulated tiles. So from here on, we have room to work with. But I want to probably line up the water storage with this contraption here. So that's where we're gonna start. And I think the outer edge is gonna be somewhere here. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to dig up this here. I'm also going to deconstruct this because we don't need it anymore. That was just to keep the liquid from falling the other side. But yeah, we're going to start. This is going to be the insulated wall. Then we have, let me think. And then we have some airflow tiles, which are after that. So we have, I think our vent is going to be here. Let me plan this already a bit. So we're gonna have 4 down. I think it's gonna be like this. And then the vent is gonna be there. We need, of course, to be able to get in here. Then we have a liquid pump. I'm gonna make it out of steel. That's a little bit ridiculous. Let's make it out of gold amalgam. I'm gonna put it here. Then we need some liquid pipes to get out of the system. I want to get out of the system on the right. So that's where my out is going to be. And then my in is going to be here at this spot. And then on this spot, I'm going to make a hydro sensor. Then we need some automation. We are in automation. We need to make automation here and here. And then also, let me actually think. Because this would mean I can only control it with this. What if I add an AND gate? And then we say like this. Then I say if this is true and something else is true, and the automation wire I can bring up here so we can use it. It's made out of copper. Is that okay? Let me see. Let's make the automation wire out of iron. So we have one here, we go to here, we go this one to here, and then we have an AND. And then we have more automation wire out of iron, and we go up here. That should be okay. And then we have more plumbing to get the water in here. We're gonna make a filter here. We do it like this, then the water streaming down, so that's okay. I'm probably gonna make it here or here. Filter, let's make it here. That means I need to remove the ladder. Oh no, wait, I cannot do that there. Because here's where the insulated tiles are gonna be. I guess that's fine. Let's make it here. I'm just gonna make it here. And then we have a loop here to filter out the correct liquids, polluted water in this case. And then from there we go into this here. So it's always going in here. Wait, or do I also first want to go into here? Because this is going to be the output. Do I want to make it efficient? Let me think. What I could do, because here we have the output, I could go like this, have a liquid bridge like this. That means that the output is preferred, and then we go into this vent. That should work. And then we also need power. I'm not going to connect it to this wire here. Power is going to be on the left side, because that's where our power spine is going to be, and we don't need this pump for now. So we're going to make some conductive wire. I am going to lead this a little bit up and then to the left. I don't know for sure. I don't know why I moved it up, but this... Let's make everything on this level for some reason. And then, of course, we have to jump into our filter at some point, and that's going to be like this with 2 of these. And once this is all built, we have automation, we have pipes, we have power. Once we have this all built, we can start with the insulated tiles. We shouldn't have any polluted stuff around, polluted oxygen. I want to try and prevent getting that in there, but we don't really have a choice if this doesn't go right. So let's just see what is going to happen. So of course this is going to be the storage. As I said, to the right we have some polluted stuff here. We have germs in this water, so we want to clean that as well. We had a construction for that as well in the last series, and we're going to make something similar. Not completely, because it worked with a lot of automation, and this time I'm going to make it with a lot less automation. So let's start with some igneous rock. Should be more than enough. Let's actually start with the liquid reservoirs, because this is the place where we store the water temporary. We're gonna need 3 of these. Let's make them here, here, and here. Then we're gonna make some doors underneath, like so, so, and so. And these doors are gonna, if they're open, the liquid reservoirs will not release the liquids inside, and that's what we're gonna use to keep, the liquid in there. Actually, we're gonna cancel one of these because we need to pump this room out and put some other liquids in there. So let's start with the insulated tiles as well. We're gonna make it out of igneous rock. Let's do it like this. And we're gonna make a small liquid lock here. We still need to be able to get everywhere, but I think it's gonna be fine. Yeah, we're gonna do it like this for now. Bottle emptier, like so. So these doors, if they're green, that means they're open, and if they're red, they're locked. And this building and the liquid storage sends a green signal when it is below the low threshold and red when it's above high. So we can just connect these one on one. So that's what we're going to do here, like this. Let me say if this is, this should already close. Oh no, this is not connected yet. But yeah, let's wait with everything here. We need to have some a gas pump to pump this room out after we have a liquid lock, of course. Let's let them make some progress here so we can do the next steps. All right, we're making decent progress here. This is all set up. We have to set this flow control, of course, to 1 gram per second to make sure that our filter leaves the maximum capacity to pull in new liquids. We already have a liquid lock here, so once we build the outer tiles here, we can start pumping out this room, and then we need to, of course, get some chlorine in here. And I am going to do that from down here because we have a lot of chlorine here. I'm gonna set up a temporary gas pump here, and then we're going to move the gas over. We have to move around all of this stuff like so. And then I'm gonna release it, I guess, here with a normal gas vent. But we're not gonna connect this just yet. Before we have emptied it all out, we need a bridge. Gas bridge. We don't need that much gas anyway. And then a power wire. Let's just connect it to here like that. And this can all be a higher level. Let me say 5 is okay, actually. Okay, so that is this piece. Here we can also continue. We want to build, of course, all of this first before we close this off. So let's set this to a higher priority so this gets actually built. So yeah, so we can make the stuff around it. All right, this is now set up. Let me see, do we have any weird gases in here? Doesn't look like it, so we can close this off now. And we can start building the insulated tiles around it. Am I going to make this out of ceramic? It's a little bit expensive. Let's just do igneous rock for now. Like that. Here as well. I assume this drops above. Otherwise, we have a little bit of an issue. And I guess we can build all of these as well already. Let's wait. Ooh, can we reach this? Seems like we can. Let's wait with this one. Maybe because we don't have these here yet. So yeah, that's why we can get in here. So let's wait with that. All right, this is now closed off. So we have a waterproof area. These airflow tiles don't get overpressured, which is very important for our construction. So let's build some more igneous rock tiles, because right now we still can. Just all around this, and then we can close this off. So let's actually make sure that they build these 3 first. All right, now that these are built, we can start setting up these 2 as well. Bubbles should get out of there. Okay, that's perfect. And this didn't drop anything down here, which is also perfect. Okay. Let's wait until they build all of this. And while we build, we can also look at the piping that we need to set up. We want these liquid reservoirs to be chained together. So let's do that. We don't need to have special pipes. So let's do liquid pipes. And we just say, we're going in here, I guess from the right. And then we just move up to the next one, move up to the next one. And from here we go to, let me see. I think I'm gonna connect it to the line that we have here. So here we go back down and jump back onto the line. And are we gonna make that normal pipes or are we gonna make that insulated? Let's make it insulated. Like this. And I guess the in can also come from here. Because everything on our pipe, which is germy, we want to actually clean up. So I'm gonna make it like this actually. There. And we can also set up the final liquid storage here and clean up the room. And because everything is now set up, the liquid log is in place, the molds are in place, we can start pumping this down. So let's do that. It's gonna be a vacuum. Quite a bit of gas in here, but yeah, this vacuum pump should get rid of it fairly quickly. All right, now this room is a vacuum, so we can deconstruct this gas pump. We can deconstruct these wires. We can also deconstruct this stuff up here. We don't need it anymore. And then we should start putting in some chlorine here to be able to clean up the area. We have, oh, wait. It seems that we're pumping up not just chlorine, but also carbon dioxide. We have to make sure that that is not a thing. So let's just make a real gas filter for now, temporarily. So we're going to say it's going to be a gas filter here. Then we're going to filter out the chlorine, which is going to go up, and the other gases we just move into there. And then this will move, let's wait with that into, let's wait with that. That will go into here. And this, of course, requires power. So let's cancel the deconstruction of this. And then we just connect this for now. And this I want to be built really quickly, because we need to fill up this area with chlorine. It's a good thing we spotted this before it was too late. But yeah, we're drawing carbon dioxide from down here, I guess. Maybe I should have put it a little bit higher. But okay, we'll deal with it. We can set this filter to a specific gas, which will output up. Chlorine is unbreathable for sure. And we set it to chlorine, and that should already be good to go. Okay, make sure that it doesn't pump out the chlorine immediately. So let's move this into here. And there it comes. Okay, and slowly we're gonna fill this with a bit of chlorine. It doesn't have to be super much, I think. Should be fine if it's not that much. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, we're going to be overpressured not that far in the future, so we're gonna shut down the pump. Let's do that down here. Cut this wire, and then we're gonna also deconstruct this, because we don't need any more chlorine. Let's deconstruct this as well, and then the pipe can also go, but let's wait until this all flows through. And then we start closing off this area. I guess what we can do is build 2 tiles here to compress this a bit more. Okay, this is all empty. How much chlorine do we have in here? 1.7 kilograms. Okay, let's deconstruct this as well. Let's deconstruct all these gas pipes. All of this can go, this can go. Everything removed again. It was all temporary. Bam. Away she goes. And then, of course, clean everything up. We don't want to have a mess in here. And we can continue building more igneous rock tiles, because the outside we're gonna close off at some point. 1.8, yeah, that should be okay. Pipes are in place. All right, this is now closed off, so I guess we can just open this up again. Yeah, let's see. Let's make this buildings only, to be sure. We're gonna deconstruct all of this, and this one can also go, I guess. So the water will drop down, but that's fine. It's a mess down there anyway. Yeah, this should be okay. This is also built in the meantime, and now we have our filter here. We of course need to prime it with some polluted water, but that will be fine. And this should lead into a vertical pipe here. So we have a line here. It will be cut here, because we're going to move everything through the filtering system. So we're going to move like this. And I guess we can just move back then, if everything is going through there anyway. So not just polluted water. I'm going to go get everything through here, because I want to have everything filtered. That means that this will be also a mix of liquids in here, but it shouldn't be that big of an issue. And then we're gonna have more of these areas above, but for now I'm gonna just drop everything that is not filtered there. This line, of course, has to originate somewhere. This is the one that's gonna be down here, but first I want to start cleaning up this here, and we have to connect that to this line. So let's set up another pipe. This is gonna be temporary again, so we're gonna make it like this. And then, wait, what material am I using? Sandstone. Sandstone is perfect. So we're gonna just go over. Oh boy, we have to get through there again. Let me think. I guess we're just gonna go up here and over. Doesn't really matter. Let's put it somewhere in the middle. This is temporary. Liquid pump here. And then we need to some bridges, plumbing, liquid bridge. Has to go this way. And then we also need some power, which is close by anyway. Let's move that down here. I guess we can just connect this, right? Should be fine. And then this will go in here. The polluted water will go into the first liquid reservoir where it will not leave. It will stay in there until the reservoir is at 80% full, and then it will go to the next reservoir where it will also stay until it's 80% full. I will tweak these values a bit, I guess. Maybe this is too high. I don't know for sure. Let's actually make this 90 for now, just to make sure that we don't get any germs through. But yeah, once these are gonna pass liquid, then it will go into the storage. So let's wait until this pipe is done, and then we can see this contraption in action. Alright, the polluted water is now being pumped over, and the pipe is all done, so we should see this contraption in action. As I said, this should first fill up, and the water should be cleaning out here. And once this liquid reservoir is as good as full, it will move to the next one where it will be filled as well. And this should be okay. So this goes to 90%, and then it will stay green until 40. Let's make this actually higher, 90 till 85. Like this. So we want to have this at a red signal most of the time. Let's make it 95-90 for now. So we will be buffering a lot of water here, but it is what it is. Let's see how this works. So this goes in here. It will be germy, but the germs will be dying fairly quickly. Can we see that? Properties, germs. Yeah, germ count is fluctuating, surrounded by chlorine, 100% dead per cycle. So that's going very quickly. This is now filling up, but we stay at a very low amount of germs. We're adding germs, of course, every time a packet enters, but it's also being destroyed very quickly. That's why we need multiple of these reservoirs. So let's wait until this is at a high enough level that this door closes, and then it goes to the next one. Let's see how that works. So here we are. The liquid reservoir is completely full, but for some reason the door does not close. Are we? Oh, we're not full yet. We're very close. It looked full with this here. We should be closing in on the 95%, which is 4,750, I think. And then the water should start moving to the next one. So here we go, it closes. So now the water amount stays the same because it's moving, it's passing through basically. The germs will stay approximately the same because they are still in there. And here we have a lot less germs. So we are filtering it a little bit too much, I guess. So maybe we can lower this to 75 and 80, something like that. And then copy over the settings so we buffer less water here. But yeah, this seems to work. We are getting rid of the germs pretty nicely. And then at the end, it will start moving in here. And that will also prime our filter because there's no polluted water in here yet. Let me see, is this set up correctly? We go like this. Yeah, it moves like this. And the overflow will move through to here. Yeah, that works. Actually, no, we don't have a direction issue. Okay, nice. So yeah, this is working like a charm. In the meantime, I also started with a layer of insulated tiles here because this is really cold. And once this backs up, which is soon, the water in here, the brine, will actually start freezing and the pipes will start breaking. So I don't want that to happen. So we're gonna lock out the super cold area here with -64, which even liquefies carbon dioxide. We're gonna get that, yeah, separated from the rest of the base with a bit of sandstone insulated tiles, which should work for now. We also have some issues here, minimal issues with water, which keeps liquefying here. I think it's this polluted ice, I'm not sure, but yeah. It's going to take a while for everything here to be pumped out, but it's okay, I guess. Yeah, should be fine. This can run in the background, and once this is cleared out, we can start digging out the rest and start digging down from here. Alright, that was it for the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done that yet. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see next time. See you in the next video.